Hi everybody, 28th of January and another day in my daily diary of how I'm now coping with the loss of my wife due to Parkinson's. 28th of January, so it's 4 months today since I lost Angie. 4 months, but I've not been too bad, to be honest, all day. I had a good sleep last night, but I did wake up at 10 to 4 and I couldn't get back to sleep. So I ended up getting up. I got on and I got out of bed and had a brew. Didn't get back in bed till about 5. And even then I wasn't that tired, but I just got back in and made myself, anyway, but so I did nod off. But while I was up, I put my phone on, as you do, and put the TikTok on. And there was a video just come on by Alan Watts, I forgot his name then, called The Uncomfortable Journey. And it's all about where your consciousness goes when you're asleep. It was really, really thought-provoking. I've saved it and I'm gonna watch it again. And I've looked at a couple of others of his during the day. I don't know who he is or anything, but it was really thought-provoking. And I can just think that must have been my reason why I had to get up out of bed. Because as soon as I put my phone on and put my TikTok, that's the first thing that come up. Really, really strange. Anyway, so like I said, so I got back in bed about 5 and I was up, breakfast, washed, dressed, and at the gym for 9:15 and had a good do. But what I did do was I drove past our old place on the way back from the gym. Because with it being 4 months today, just so I thought, well, it's sad, that's where Angie took her last breath. In that, and as I drove past, you could see the blinds were open into the bedroom. And I just slowed up. I didn't stop, I just slowed up and just visualised. Anyway, so I got back home because when I got showered after the gym, I put my scruffs on. So I come straight in, had a brew. I made myself a brew and got stuck in with some painting. Got a loads done. I got all the walls done going up the stairs. So I'm well ahead of schedule now. And then I just had a moment to myself at 1:15. Made a brew, so about 1:10 because it was 1:15 when Angie did take her last breath on that Sunday, the 28th of September. So I had a bit of moment to myself, obviously. It wasn't too bad. I expected me sort of, I had a right meltdown, but I didn't. I just thought, well, I still talk to her, and I was talking to her, around that time, and I just thought, sometime I just wish I could get an answer back. I know that's never going to happen, but I just craved for it today. Does that make sense? I just craved for her just to chat back. I know. My brain isn't able to compute yet that I'm never going to see her again. I know I'm not, but my brains can't quite compute it really. I looked through some old photos around dinner time as well before 1:15 and just after. And I come across one when she was ill and did me head in. Because again, when she first passed, in my mind, all I had, my memories were of the last couple of years when she were ill. Whereas now, I've changed it around, or my mind's changed it around, and I always think from, years ago now. So that one did me head in. because it's only like 47 years. It's only like the last 18 months when she started to become ill. I know she had a Parkinson's before that, but I'm on about being ill. Not just, you know, a shuffle and a falls and stuff. I'm on about when she started being ill, especially that when and the last 6 to 8 months when the dementia started to kick in. You know, so I said it's only the last 18 months really when she was getting poorly. So it did me head in when I come across that picture. I know they're there because she was ill and there was pictures taken of her while she was ill. I know, so, but overall, I've done all right. To be honest. It's the same thing, I suppose. It's the apprehension, I think, of what you think's you're going to be like and that sort of stuff. Anyway, so I went shopping. Just had a toasted tea cake and a cappuccino in Morrison's. I didn't want scrambled egg again. I'd had that for my breakfast. And then I went for a right long walk along the promenade. Proper long walk. And quite a few stops and just sit down here and there. Took some pictures because there was nice looking out to sea. The sun was trying to set, and took some really nice pictures and had a chat with her. But every time I put my phone on, or every time I got my phone, every time I sat down, I got my phone out, put TikTok on, and every single time a video come on about grief or coping with grief. That's mad. Normally you can put your phone on and you get some, I don't know, some daft video or some, you know, adverts coming on or somebody doing a daft dance, but every single time today videos come on about coping with grief or how to cope with it, or it's mad. It's mad. Yeah, so I'm going to go and have my shower and get my tea and have a chill for the night. I was in bed last night for just after 11. So I'm going to try and do the same again tonight. I only had a very short chat with Mr. Daniels last night. So I'll have a very short chat with him again tonight and get to bed early. Because I'm getting up and I'm going to the gym again in the morning. And then I'll come back here. I'll just see if there's any touch-ups that I've missed. And then I'm going to get over to Angie's garden tomorrow. I'm going to call to the garden centre and get them a couple of plants. And get over to Angie's garden. Tidy it up, take my spade and my bucket with me, take them plants. And then I might call and see some family. Or I may not, depending on how I feel. I probably will. I can't see me not doing, but you never know. So yeah, it's another anniversary out of the way. I think it's probably because it's like, you know, 3, 4, 5 and 6. I don't think I'll be as calm when it's a 12-month anniversary. You know, we've got things like Valentine's Day coming up, isn't it, next month? That sort of stuff, them first that I've got to get through. Then it's my birthday in March. Got to get through all them firsts, haven't I yet? Then Angie's birthday in July. Anyway, I'll cross that bridge when I come to them. So I'm going to get off now. So again, thanks for all your comments and your support again. And your wishes, well wishes. Press your like buttons for me and forward these videos on. Press your follow me buttons or whatever it is. And I will do another one tomorrow. So as per usual, you take care now. Bye.